Hello everyone, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day. Hope you're all having an amazing day today. My name is Lex and welcome back. I was hoping to do a really amazing drift through that gap. That was terrible driving. There seems to be a theme at the start of every video these days, terrible driving. This is the Anis ZR150. This is basically a law-friendly version of the Mazda RX-7, one of the early ones. Look at that, absolutely beautiful. Never going to complain at having more Japanese style cars inside of GTA. So here it is. Let's just go ahead. I'm going to be tuning this thing up and also looking around it. So actually, first of all, let's just go ahead, open up all the doors, and there she is in all her glory with a full 3D rotary engine right there. That looks pretty awesome. And then we've also got the boot, which is actually just a glass pane in this car. It doesn't actually have an actual boot lid, which is pretty interesting. And then we have our full detailed interior. Looking very nice with all the dials and everything and all the sort of classic retro style like grid work, speedometer and stuff. But there's loads of tuning parts, so let's just move on to the fun stuff. So, menus mod. Let's go to menus customs. Let's start off with the spoiler. We've got a bunch of these things. So we have on the options, we just have the no spoiler. We've got the primary tuner spoilers, which are absolutely massive. We have the black versions. We have the street spoiler right there, the American spoiler, the primary whale tail spoiler. Then we also have that in black. Then we have the drag spoiler. Oh, this thing looks mean. Then we have that with the struts. And then we have the competition spoiler. I'm going to go for that drag spoiler with struts. I want to make something pretty meaty out of that. On the front bumper, there are 34 options. So I'm going to try and speed through all of these. So these front bumpers seem to be split into a few different things. So we have the stock front bumper. We then have the classic front bumper. We have the Wangan front bumper. We have the street front bumper. We have the American front bumper, which has the sort of bigger American, thicker bar in it. We have the sport front bumper. We have the racing front bumper, the time attack front bumper, and the rally front bumper. And then within all of those, there's a bunch of options where you can have different versions of splitters in small, large, and also different things for like the plate deletes and different combos of that. As you can see running down, we can have those with any combination of grills, plates, and splitters, and exposed intercoolers, and all that sort of fun stuff. Huge amounts of combinations. We need more cars like this in GTA. Let me just try and think of what would go nicely with this build. So I don't know why, but I'm feeling this one because, I don't know, Americans do a lot of drag racing, and I feel like this was a car that I'd seen more in America than Japan, actually, really. So I'm going to go with the American front bumper with the front plate delete. And exposed intercooler, why not? On the rear bumper, we have, again, 13 options. So we have the stock rear bumper in a couple of different combinations with some diffusers and spats and stuff. Then we have the classic version of the rear bumper. Again, we also have a delete version of that one. Then we have the spats and the diffuser and stuff. Then we have the street rear bumper, again, with some spats, diffusers. We have the tuner version. And then we have the competition rear with that big massive diffuser right at the bottom there. So I'm sort of feeling the classic rear delete, but with the spats. So that one right there with the spats and the diffusers. There's something about that that's sort of, I don't know, looks a bit lightweight, sort of draggy, I think, perhaps. Then on the skirts, we have the options of 9, extended, outward, street, tuner, sports, racing, competition, and the rally mud flaps. I'm actually going to do a couple of builds, by the way, so we can get some different styles going on with this one. So for this drag one, I'm going to keep it simple. I'm just going to go with the extended. Then on the exhaust, we have a few options. We have the stock, we have the race, the side exit right there, the Shakotan, of course, the side exit Shakotan, which, oh god, why is it so... That's a really convenient blimp placement. Then we have the Star Shakotan. Oh, baby. And then we have the big bore. I'm going to go for the big bore. This is supposed to be a racing drag one, first of all. Then we have the seats options with racing seats with a bunch of different roll cage options. I'm just going to go for the black one. I think it looks pretty nice. Then we have huge amounts of grille options, which are going to be right here. So we have the stock, we have the D-badge, the Euro grille, which sort of looks like a Porsche. Then we have the Italian one, which sort of looks like a Ferrari. Then we have the American grille, the D-badged American grille, and these so many different grille options. I love how many different customization things we get with this car. So I think for this one, I'm actually just going to go with the D-badged American grille because I think that's kind of cool. It's nice and very 80s looking. Then on the hood, we have 27 options, which is basically a few different styles in some different colors. So we have the stock hood, which comes in stock, secondary color, and carbon. Then we have those same color combinations in the classic hood, the smooth hood, which are all very similar, the vented hood, the tuner hood, the extra vented tuner hood, the scooped tuner hood, the competition, then we have the drag hood, and we can also have those in a couple of different colors. I'm just going to go for the primary drag hood because that's pretty mean looking. Then on the fenders, we have some mirror options. Stock, classic, which is down there. And then we have some primary color ones in secondary color, black versions, and then we have some small little competition mirrors right there. I'm just going to go for that in black. On the roof, loads of louvers. So many parts for this. We have the primary side. Ooh, primary side's nice. Secondary color, black color. Then we have the American hatch. Wow, okay, that is weird. And then that with the louvers as well in different colors. Then we just have an antenna on the top with some louver combinations. Then we have the scoop on the roof. That's going to be right for the rally version. And of course that with some different louver options. I guess, I don't know, what should I go for? I sort of like the American hatch because it's just so weird and different, but maybe that looks a little bit too heavy for the drags. So do you know what? I'm just going to go with the primary side louvers. That's going to be it. Then we have a couple of options in the Benny's Lowrider mod section. So we have the Japanese plates on the front right there. These are all customizable. I'll customize them in a second, but we can have these. These are suited to different bumpers. Let's get the one for the American bumper perhaps. Actually, let's just stick one on the rear right there. Then we have some sunstrip options. Pretty simple. We'll just, I don't want to. And then we have some modifiable headlight options, which we can't see because we need to turn the headlights on. So we have the stock, the red tape, the black tape, the headlight duct on one side, the rectangular headlights. They're pretty cool. Round headlights. And then we have some different combinations with some different ducts and different colors. And then then we have the rally headlights. Oh dear, that is goofy looking. For this one, I'm sort of feeling the square headlights and the black duct. I think that looks pretty cool. So as for this custom plate, well, there's actually a text file that comes with the mod that explains how to do it, but I've already designed one. So let's just type in TU3D1337, and that's going to give us that right there. There we go. And we can change those letters at the start. So typing in IJ will give us the Yamazaki at the top, for example. Then we can just upgrade our engine, our brakes, our transmission, drop the suspension right down, stick our turbo on, and that is that car done. I should do the wheels and the paint, actually. Well, I was sort of liking that color already, so I'll just go with the brushed steel. And as this is supposed to be a drag car, I'm just going to go for these small little custom wheels right there. I just think they just have chunkier looking tires, so I feel like they, I don't know, they might grip a little bit better. But there it is. There is our drag version right there. Oh, and how about I just crank up the torque to massive numbers, and then we can get a proper mean style drag racer. And there it is, so fast that it's actually blown the tire. That's how many numbers I put in. Oh, it's actually, okay, the wheels have gone. This has all turned out to be a massive disaster. Right, so I'm just going to make 2 more versions. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. And here we are with the 2 cars. We have this off-road version, full rally, got the full rally lights going on, got the rally bumpers, got the big, massive, chunky tires, which I've made bigger, as well as being off-road. We've also got this nice matte green. It just looks pretty utilitarian. Also got this big, chunky bumper at the back. Got the rally mud flaps, got our color-coded louvers, and everything else inside. And then we have the beast. We have this baby right here in bright pink. I've gone for big, massive, smaller than standard, wide wheels, and I've just tried to make this look as Bossazoku as possible that we can do with this mod, especially with this nice star-style exhaust setup. And there we have it. There is all of the cars. That is the Anis ZR150. If you've enjoyed this video, please let me know by rating, commenting, and subscribing. But that is going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.